This is George Wright for Wright One Consulting. If I asked you to tell me where your limits are, would you be able to do that? How do you know that they're really there? These really aren't easy questions to answer. Many people go through their lives with the assumptions that those limits are there. We tell ourselves that we can't do something because of some limitation we imagine and come up with ways to justify self-induced restrictions. But the limitations you think you see are actually an illusion. Let me prove it to you. On one early morning in 1939 on the campus of UCal Berkeley, George Danzig, a graduate student, was running late for class. Arriving in his math class, he saw 2 statistics problems on the board. Thinking it was part of his homework, he wrote them down, worked on them over the weekend, and handed in his answers. 6 weeks later, his professor excitedly told him that those 2 problems were the 2 most famous unsolved problems in statistics, and he had solved them. You may have heard this story before and possibly shrugged it off as an urban legend, but the story is actually true. For George Danzig, the problems weren't some huge, impossible undertaking. He didn't frame the difficulty of the problem through his limitations, but its possibilities. He never saw the problems as intimidating, but simply as questions with answers he could solve, so he solved them. Here's another great example. According to legend, experts said that the human body was simply incapable of the 4-minute mile. It wasn't just dangerous, it was impossible. And then, on May 6, 1954, Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute barrier, running the distance in 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds. Barely a year after Bannister's accomplishment, someone else ran a mile in under 4 minutes. Then some more runners did it. Now it's almost routine. Even strong high schoolers today run 4-minute miles. Now these 2 examples are extreme ways people have broken through mental and physical limitations, yet they contain lessons that every one of us can draw upon. How often have you stopped yourself from trying something simply because you imagined it to be beyond your capabilities? Have you ever thought something was too mentally or physically challenging for you, so you didn't even try? Until you test your physical and mental limits, you'll never know how far you can really take yourself. You might be blinded to your true capabilities. Make it a regular habit to test how far you can take yourself. Otherwise, you might not be living up to your true potential. Happy New Year. From all of us at Wright One Consulting, we want to wish you the best and brightest 2016. This is George Wright for Wright One Consulting. Have a great day. Have a great year. Thank you.